Let's talk about our first indicator, the trailing percentage stop. Think of it as your trusty safety net when you're walking a financial tightrope. Now that you've got this powerful indicator in play, let's fine-tune it for precision. This indicator gives you buy and sell signals on the chart for trading opportunities. However, market conditions can change, and during consolidations, it may not be reliable. That's why we'll use 2 extra tools to handle such situations. Next up, we're bringing the Absolute Strength Index Oscillator as your second tool. Remember, we'll tweak its settings to make sure it syncs perfectly with the first indicator. Let's see how this oscillator helps us distinguish between strong and weak signals. Here's how it works. When we got a buy signal, if the oscillator's histogram, called ABSSIOLB, is green and above 0 simultaneously with the histogram above the moving average, it's a strong buy signal. Similarly, when we got a sell signal, if the oscillator's histogram is red and below 0 while the histogram is below the moving average, it's a strong sell signal. Now here's the deal with the white histogram. When you see it, it means the market is in a consolidation mode and you should hold off on trading. So let's check out a few examples to make it crystal clear. In this example, we've got a buy signal, but the oscillator's histogram is white. That's a sign of market consolidations, so we're waving off this buy signal. Now in the next example, a sell signal pops up. Look at the oscillator and it checks all the boxes: red histogram, below 0 and under moving average. That's clear thumbs up for this sell signal. Lastly, in our third example, a buy signal shows up. If we glance at the oscillator, everything lines up. Green histogram, above 0 and above the moving average. That's a green light for this buy signal. Now let's bring in our final player, the whole suite, to help us understand market trends. But hold on a second. Before we put it into action in our strategy, we need to fine-tune it. Think of it as a custom tailoring to ensure it fits perfectly. Now, thanks to these tweaks, the whole suite indicator helps us spot market trends effortlessly. If it goes green with candles forming above it, that's a good sign for an uptrend. And if it turns red with candles below it, it's pointing to a downward trend. Alright, let's break it down the long trade strategy. Step 1. We wait for the trailing percentage stop indicator to signal a buy. Step 2. We want to see a strong uptrend, which means the price should be above the green line of our whole suite indicator. Finally, step 3. The ABSSIO indicator needs to confirm the signal. So once all these conditions align, it's time to go long. Then set your stop loss just below the green line of the whole suite indicator. And to make a profitable exit, aim for the target that's at least 1.5 times your risk in the trade. Now, let's dive into the rules for a short trade. First off, we'll be on the lookout for the trailing percentage stop indicator to flash a sell signal. After that, we'll confirm that we're in a robust downtrend, which means the price should be below the red whole suite line. Finally, our trusty ABSSIO indicator needs to give its nod of approval. Once all these conditions align, it's time to enter the short position. And then set your stop loss just above the red line on the whole suite indicator. And for a successful exit, aim for a target that's at least 1.5 times your risk in the trade. Now to discover the unlimited strategy that can turn your trading losses into profits and guide you towards the path of success, don't miss our latest recommended video.